Hey, James. Come on in. Join the party. The water's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Hollis Tiger Football here on Hollis Tiger TV, or Hollis TV, excuse me. Chip Moore here in Seiling, Oklahoma, where the Hollis Tigers are taking on the Seiling Wildcats. The captains are coming out to the center part of the field for the coin toss. See which captains are actually going to come out on the field. For Hollis, you've got Braxton Wisnett. You have number 9, that's Caden Rollins. Number 15, Rowdy Randall. And number 3, Brody Shelby. For Seiling, you have number, hard seeing the numbers there. Looks like number 2, Dalen McNabb. And I'm blocked in my view here, so Hollis will get to call the coin toss. Seiling last week played Wilson here in Seiling and beat them at halftime 76-0. Hollis, midway through the third quarter in Hollis, won their game last week by a score of 50-0. So good games for both of these teams last week. It should be a good game tonight between these two. Hollis has apparently won the toss, I think, based on the activity that I'm seeing out there. We'll make sure here in just a moment. Hollis has won the toss and has elected to receive. They will be defending the goal to your left and Seiling the goal to your right. So Hollis is defending the goal to the south, I believe it is here, and Seiling the goal to the north. It is cold here, just barely above freezing. Fortunately, we're inside a box, but it's not a heated box. In here with Coach James Pruitt. He's always fun to be around. So we're getting ready for kickoff here. Starting lineup for Hollis, number 33 at tailback, Zach Mefford. Number 15, Rowdy Randall. Number 22, Braxton Wisnett. Number 54, J.T. Salazar. Number 41, Xavier Cervantes. Number 1, Connor Bennett. Quarterbacks number 3, Brody Shelby. And number 9, Caden Rollins is the fullback. Starting lineup for the Seiling Wildcats. Number 13 at wide receiver, Seth Whetstone. The other wide receiver is number 11, Hudson Hammer. Sometimes they line up tighter and actually serve as running backs. Number 45 at tight end, Newt Hutchinson. At left guard, number 52, Colton Bowen. At center, number 64, Stephen Klinger. At right guard, number 55, Sam Putman. At quarterback, number 9, Caden Manuel. And at fullback, they have a couple different guys who rotate in and out at fullback. One of them is number 30. That would be Jason Baker. Due to the limited space in here, I don't have room to spread my papers out like I normally do. But we do want to thank those who sponsor our broadcasts as we get ready for the kickoff here. Of course, our starting lineup sponsor is Sonic. Visit your local Sonic drive-thru. This is how you Sonic. And as a matter of fact, I ate at a Sonic that's about 2 miles outside town. They've got a travel center that has a Sonic in it. And like I said, it's 2 miles out of town in basically a open field. So the Hollis Tigers have come out. Now the Seiling Wildcats coming out on the field from the locker room. Connor Bennett will be dropping back to receive the kickoff here, I believe, as Hollis goes out. onto the field. As was true last week, so it is this week. The winner gets to play again next week. The loser season is over. So this, like I said, I think this is matched up to be a good game. The Seiling Wildcats have some fantastic athletes. One of the guys that really has impressed me, number 9, Caden Manuel, their quarterback. He can play a whole host of positions, as a matter of fact, both offensively and defensively. And from what I saw on film, he's a tremendous athlete. Doing the kicking duties for the Wildcats and teeing up the ball is, I believe, number 11. That is Hudson Hammer. I could be wrong there. We'll see. Connor Bennett is back to receive the kickoff, back about the 15-yard line. It is Hammer who's doing the kicking duties. Bennett takes the ball at the 20, out to the 25, comes around towards this end, gets wrapped up and brought down at about the 27, 28-yard line. A good return that time by Connor Bennett. And so Hollis ready to take over here in their own territory. 1st and 10, Hollis Tigers. Ball is at the 28-yard line. Almost all the way to the 29, as a matter of fact. Brody Shelby comes out into the huddle. As they break the huddle, Caden Rollins actually lining up as a tight end over here. Brody Shelby right up underneath center. Braxton Wisnett in the backfield. Brody takes the ball, hands it off to Braxton. He gets out just barely across the 30. Picks up about 2 yards that time. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Hollis Tigers. Ball will be placed at the 31-yard line. The 25-second clock is working in here tonight. And that could be something that is used by coaches and their teams. I know clock control is a big issue in games like this. Brody Shelby up underneath center. JT Salazar down on the ball. Brody keeps the ball himself, comes around this end, gets out to the 33. He's brought down by number 9. That is Caden Manuel. Like I said, he's their quarterback, and he plays a lot of, actually, I think it was actually number 3 that brought him down. That would be Cody Pester. The 3 and the 9 look an awful lot alike depending on the angle you're looking at them. And the 9 actually looks like an 8. So, again, Brody Shelby right up underneath center. Braxton Wisnett in the backfield. Brody keeps the ball himself, tries to follow Braxton, gets out to the 35. That will bring up 4th down and about 3 for the Hollis Tigers. As the ball does get placed, nose of the ball right at the 35. Brody goes and talks to Coach Trent Shelby to get the play, as he will take that back to the huddle in just a moment. As Brody gets the play into the huddle, Hollis lines up. They could try to pull them off sides with a hard count. Brody takes the snap, pitches it out over this side. Braxton Wisnett. He turns up the field and picks up the 1st down. Great play as Braxton came around this end and turned the corner. And it looks, we'll see where they're going to place it. It looks close. Officials are discussing it right now. I thought he had it and then some. Officials are still discussing it here. They're actually going to do a measurement. 1st down, Hollis. So that'll make it 1st and 10. The ball will be placed right about the 38-yard line. So picked up the 1st down, but barely apparently. I thought he had gotten a little bit further, but I couldn't see clearly because of the players between me and the sidelines here. Ball is placed at the 38 inside Hollis territory. Tell you what, that shows some confidence on the part of the coach, if you ask me, to go for it on a 4th down and 3 the way he did there.
Yeah.
Hollis moving the ball well so far, though. Whistle's going to blow. There's a discussion over at the sidelines on the far side. They were hollering something up to the scorer's box, the press box on the far side.
I can hear you.
Waiting for play to resume. They're trying to get, I'm not sure what the situation is, unless there's a clock issue. So the whistle blows. They'll start running the clock. Time to resume play now. 9:23 to go here in the first quarter. Hollis and Seiling tied at 0. Hollis moving the ball rather well so far tonight. Hopefully that will continue. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Braxton Wisnet in the backfield. Give it to Braxton. He's up through the A-gap. Dives through. Gets across the 40 out to the 41. Pickup of about 3. That'll bring up 2nd and 7 now for the Hollis Tigers. Again, Brody Shelby comes over, gets the play from Coach Trent Shelby.
Yeah, and even number 5 even went inside that tight end, almost to the guard, almost to the 3.
So Hollis breaks the huddle. Coming out wide this side is number 9, Caden Rollins. Braxton Wisnet in the backfield. Coming in motion, Zach Mefford. Braxton gets the ball, gets out to the 45, out to the 46. Nice little pickup that time of 5. That'll bring up 3rd down and 2 now for the Hollis Tigers. Ball sitting at the 46. Got to get to the 48 to pick up the 1st down here. As Brody goes back to the huddle. A little bit different formation or setting here than what we've had sometimes for the Hollis Tigers this year thus far. Caden Rollins again lines up out here as a slot receiver almost. Coming in motion, Zach Mefford. They give the ball to Braxton. Braxton dives forward. And I think he's just short. I think he picked up 1 yard. So that'll bring up 4th down and 1 now for Hollis. However, they have shown every play that they've run so far has been for positive yardage. So it's a little bit further than 1 here, about 1.5 yards to pick up the 1st down now. Braxton's really done well carrying the ball for Hollis tonight, just pounding it up the middle. And that one time he came around the corner here and just fantastic job. Brody up underneath center, calling the signals, takes a snap, keeps the ball, pitches it out to Zach Mefford. He dives forward, gets across the 50, picks up the 1st down and then some. They'll place the ball at the 47 inside Seiling territory. So twice now, Hollis going for it on 4th down and converting both times here already tonight. Brody takes the play to the huddle. They come off the huddle. JT Salazar down on the ball. Brody Shelby right up underneath center. Single setback is number 22, Braxton Wisnet. Their whistle blows. Let's see, they're going to say false start is the call against Hollis. That'll back them up 5 yards. That's the first penalty against Hollis tonight. Just a small one, though, so instead of 1st and 10, that makes it 1st and 15. Ball sitting back inside Hollis territory at the 48-yard line. Brody takes the ball, or takes the play out to the huddle. JT Salazar down on the ball. Braxton Wisnet in the backfield. Zach Mefford is the slot back over on the far side. They pitch it to Braxton. He gets hit in the backfield. Tackled for about a 1-yard loss at least. So that will bring up 3rd down and 17 after that 2-yard loss. Second down and 17, excuse me. Hollis again breaks the huddle, comes up to the line of scrimmage. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Braxton in the backfield. Here comes the snap. Brody drops back, looking to pass. Here comes some pursuit. He breaks away, throws the ball, and that will fall incomplete. And so now, second and 17. I think at third and 17 now. They haven't changed the down marker. Tried to give them one fewer downs last time and gave them one fewer this time. Brody takes the play into the huddle after visiting with Coach Trent Shelby over here on the sidelines. As they break the huddle, J.T. Salazar down on the ball. Brody right up underneath center. Here comes Zach Mefford in motion. Brody drops back looking to pass. Gets it into the hands of number 9, Caden Rollins. He's down across the 25, down to the 20. Huge pass play as he goes 32, 33 yards on that pass play. Great yards after catch. He was wide open, got back behind defenders, and Brody just laid it straight to him. Great job that time by the Hollis Tigers. Ball is sitting right on the 20-yard line. Knows the ball is inside the red zone. Brody up underneath center. Single set back again. Braxton. Here comes Zach Mefford in motion. Brody gives the ball to Braxton. He gets hit in the backfield and tackled. That was number 9, Caden Manuel. He's that quarterback, and I told you about he plays several positions, both offense and defense. And he just did a great job getting into Hollis's backfield that time. As we wait, play now going into the huddle. Zach Mefford lined up at this end of the line this time. They may go to the other side. We'll see. Brody hands the ball off to Braxton. Braxton dives up through, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, I believe. That will put the ball at the 20. That'll bring up third down and 10 now for the Hollis Tigers. Brody again talking to Coach Trent Shelby, and now takes the play out into the huddle. Hollis takes the snap, gives it off to Braxton. He gets wrapped up in the backfield. Just noticed and had somebody let me know, the center for Hollis tonight is actually number 64, Wyatt Warren. I hadn't seen his whole number, just saw the 4 previously and assumed it was still JT, so. Young man getting to have a good start so far tonight. It's fourth down and 11, almost 12 for Hollis. Brody in shotgun formation, trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Brody getting pursued, floats the ball in, almost picked off, but that will turn the ball over on downs. Seiling Wildcats now will have the ball. First and 10 for Seiling. Ball is at the 23-yard line, inside Seiling territory. Mention some of our sponsors here. We appreciate the Bank of Western Oklahoma since 1908, where people come first with 6 locations to serve you. Shotgun formation, twins to the left, nobody out wide to the right. A little bit of a hard count. They tried to pull Hollis offside there. Caden Manuel in the shotgun formation, has a single setback with him. Takes, drops back, looking to pass. Player behind them gets shot off into the hands of number 7. That's Rush Hunt, and he takes it all the way. 77 yards for the touchdown on a pass play. That was a huge pass to number 7, Rush Hunt. 3:03 to go here in the first quarter. The Wildcats of Seiling leading 6-0. They'll go for 2 here. Again, the quarterback in shotgun formation. Single setback is Cody Pester in the backfield. Twins to the left, nobody out wide right. Here comes a flag. You're going to say offsides against Hollis, I believe. They do indeed. So that moves the ball half the distance to the goal line. So about a yard and a half. Something happened. One of the players had to go off the field. Twins to the left, nobody out wide right. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Gets the snap, then turns up the field, takes it in for the 2-point conversion, makes the score 8-0. We'll step away. You stay tuned. You're with the hard-hitting Hollis Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. Go ahead and mention our sponsors here again. We appreciate our scoreboard sponsor, Ace Hardware. Visit the locally owned Ace Home Center near you or shop online at elksupply.com. Ace, the helpful place. Again, we mentioned our Sonic Drive-In is our starting lineup sponsor. This is how you Sonic. Our timeout sponsor, Pioneer, is the timeout sponsor, Pioneer Cellular. You're covered, and that's the truth. The area's best coverage. Visit gopioneer.com. Again, setting up to do the kicking duties for Seiling Wildcats, number 11, Hudson Hammer. Back deep to receive the kickoff. About the 20-yard line is Connor Bennett for the Hollis Tigers. .303 to go here in the first quarter. Not a whole lot of penalties and a whole lot of ball movement very quickly on this game. Kickoff taken at the 35. Fair catch called by number 5. That is Lincoln Braun making the catch. They'll actually place the ball at the 34 inside Hollis territory. Brody Shelby takes the play into the huddle. Wyatt Warren will be down on the ball. Brody up underneath center. Titus Billy off to the right of Wyatt. They give it to Braxton Wisnet, and he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Actually gets tackled just behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 11 now. Only lost about 2 feet, actually, on that play. But that is a tackle in the backfield by the Wildcats. Hollis comes to the line of scrimmage. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Single setback is Braxton Wisnet. Brody drops back looking to pass. Getting pursued. Looks, flings the ball over this way into the hands of Braxton. As Braxton gets out about to the, looks like about the 37-yard line, 38 maybe. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6 now for the Hollis Tigers. So that was a 5.5-yard pickup that time on that pass play. So 3rd and 6 for Hollis as they break the huddle. Again, Wyatt Warren down on the ball. Brody Shelby up underneath center going in motion. Zach Mefford looking for pass. Here comes some pressure. Brody throws the ball, and it's intercepted by the Wildcats at the Hollis 41-yard line. So that will make it 1st and 10 for Seiling at the Hollis 41.
Wideouts on both sides.
Single receiver to the left, single receiver to the right. Quarterback is in the shotgun formation. Caden Manuel. Out wide this side is number 3, Cody Pester. Manuel looking to the sidelines to get the play from the coach. He's in shotgun formation. Down on the ball is Stephen Klinger. Going in motion, number 3, Pester. Quarterback keeps the ball himself, dives up through the A gap, gets across the 40 just barely. So about a 1-yard pickup on that play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Wildcats of Seiling. Everybody looks over to the sideline for the play. It's a no-huddle style of offense here. Pester is out here wide to the left. Single receiver wide right as well. Quarterback, Manuel in shotgun formation. Klinger down on the ball. Here comes the snap, a little bit high. Quarterback able to bring it down. Flings the ball down the field. Great coverage by Rowdy Randall. Interception for Hollis inside the 5. Rowdy Randall had great defensive position there. He actually became the receiver and had better positioning than did the actual receiver for Seiling. So that makes it 1st and 10 Hollis. Ball will be sitting right about the 5-yard line, I believe. 1st and 10 for Hollis. Oops. The cable on the camera pulled out up top there. It needs to be adjusted. The front one. The front cable. Go ahead and get Rick's attention. There we go. You're back. Sorry about that, folks. We have a cable that has some issues at the camera point, so trying to make sure things keep working. We just got to be careful with that cable. So, no, we're good. 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Hollis on that first down, no pickup there. Brings up 2nd and 10 now from the 5. Got someone new here in the press box with us tonight.
Yes.
Brody keeps the ball himself, goes around the far end, out across the 5, 10, 15, brought down about the 18-yard line, picks up the first down as he scampered around the far end. Faked the handoff and carried the ball himself and found a wide open space. So it's good. So, oops. Sorry, we just lost the camera again. Whoops. It's got a loose connection there. So, Hollis comes up to the line of scrimmage. Get Rick's attention. Go ahead. Hollis flings the ball over this side to Zach Mefford. Zach, that'll end the first quarter as Zach, can't tell if he picked up any yardage or not for sure right here. They're actually going to place the ball at the 23-yard line. We'll go ahead and we'll step away. Actually, let's go ahead and keep it here. We'll talk about our sponsors here for just a moment. We appreciate Jennings Welding and Supply, welding supplies, iron and metal, welding fabrication and trucking services. 4 Seasons Heating and Air, your carrier dealer serving all of Western Oklahoma and servicing all brands. Farmers Union Co-op Gin, Elk City, your authorized Purina feed dealer. Purina, feed greatness. Jeff Carlisle, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance. They protect Oklahoma's best. Rother Brothers, Case IH in Clinton, helping farmers and ranchers get the job done. Roger Mills Memorial Hospital in Cheyenne, offering a full range of inpatient and outpatient services. Mountain Man's Axe Throwing and Grub, 325 South Main Street in Elk City, or online at www.mountainmanselkcity.com. Security State Bank, locations in Cheyenne, Harmon, and Laverne. Community Bank, where decisions are made locally. AT's Heat and Air. Your comfort is their commitment. Okay. No, it's not that. It's the... Yeah. Whoops. See, it's the thing there, that cable connection. Yes. I know, but it's got to break in the wire. And so when you're moving it around. Rick, I'll keep announcing just in case. As we come back to action, we're trying to get the camera back online for you as quickly as we can. It's second and 9 for Hollis. Flag comes in. False start's going to be the call against Hollis. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, so that'll make it 2nd and 14 as they back Hollis up 5 yards to the 17-yard line. So Brody comes over to talk to Coach Trent Shelby to get the play. Turns around, goes back to the huddle very quickly. Wyatt Warren down on the ball. Brody Shelby right up underneath center. Going in motion, Zach Mefford. Zach moves to the far end. Now comes this way. Give the ball off into the hands of Braxton, I believe. And Braxton gets out. No gain there, it doesn't look like. Hard telling here from the angle. Ball is sitting just inside the 15 at about the 14-yard line. That brings up 3rd down and 14 from the 14 for Hollis. Brody takes the play to the huddle. Hollis trailing 8-0 here with 11:25 to go in the first half. Comes a snap. Brody keeps the ball himself, cuts up through the A-gap, gets hit, gets out across the 15 to about the 17-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down and 8 for the Hollis Tigers. A little bit of a change-up out on the field as number 34 comes in for Hollis. That's J.V. Vasquez. Hollis lined up in punt formation. Nobody back to receive the anticipated punt. Brody gets the ball away. Ball lands at about the 47, keeps rolling, gets across, down to the 47 inside Wildcat territory. So it'd be 1st and 10 for Seiling from their own 47. Seiling again very quickly comes out. Twins to the right, nobody out wide to the left. Single setback in the backfield. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Stephen Klinger down on the ball for the Wildcats. Caden Manuel in shotgun formation. Calls for the snap, gets it, hands the ball off. Ball gets carried by number 3 for the Wildcats. That is Cody Pester. Same formation, very quick coming up to the line. Quarterback making the signals, gets the snap, gives it off again to Pester. Pester goes up through the end of the line, over around the far end. He gets up across the 50, down to about the 40. Let's see where they're going to mark it here. Be about the 44-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 1 now for the Wildcats of Seiling. Twin receivers over this way. Off to the right, they back out. Officials are going to actually go for a measurement here is what's happening. I think it's just short would be my guess here. First time I've called it so far this year. Let's see. They're looking at it a good long time over there, so it must be close. And so, this will bring up 3rd and inches. They bring the ball back out to the hash mark, and they'll set the chain. Official did indicate just now it is 3rd and inches. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's not many inches. As the chains come off the field. Twins off here to the right. They're stacked in formation. Quarterback right up underneath center right now. That is Manuel. Single setback is Pester. Quarterback keeps the ball himself and runs up through the A-gap and picks up the first down and then a little bit. Hollis has a player down on the field. While he's being treated, let me go ahead and talk about some of our sponsors again. We appreciate Pedro's Mexican Grill. Pedro's, the official watch spot for Big Elk TV and Paragon TV this sports season. 925 South Main Street in Elk City. Again, we want to thank Paragon TV's presenting sponsor, the Bank of Western Oklahoma, since 1908, where people come first, with 6 locations to serve you. Locations in Elk City, Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. We're not too far from Woodward up here, actually, in Seiling. Pioneer Cellular is a timeout sponsor. You're covered, and that's the truth. The area's best coverage. Visit gopioneer.com. Again, we thank Sonic, our lineup sponsor, as we mentioned earlier. Sonic, this is how you Sonic. Also, our scoreboard sponsor is Ace Home Center. Visit your locally owned Ace Home Center nearest you or shop online at elksupply.com. Ace, the helpful place. Player is up now. And he's coming off the field. I believe that's Caden Rollins. As he's being assisted off the field. A lot of fans here from Hollis tonight. Matter of fact, I think you could almost guess that there's almost as many fans from Hollis as there are from Seiling here tonight, or very close there too. As Caden comes off the field. We wait as Coach Trent Shelby goes out to the huddle near sideline. It is 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball is sitting at the 41 inside Hollis territory. Manuel is in shotgun formation. Back there with him is number 13, Seth Whetstone, I believe. Here comes a snap. Quarterback looking to fling the ball down the field. Gets it into the hands of number 7. That is Rush Hunt. Rush gets about a 5-yard pickup that time. 4.5, we'll say, as the ball will be placed at the 37-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 6 now. Wildcats again come up to the line of scrimmage very quickly. Twins to the left, nobody out wide right. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Single setback, I believe, is Pester. It is. Manuel calling the signals. Here's a snap, fakes the handoff, looking to pass, flings the ball down the field, and pass is broken up. There's a flag comes in. See what they're going to call. Rowdy Randall was back there defensively for Hollis. Look for the call here from the official. Hard seeing because the official stands with his back to me. Pass interference is the call against Hollis. So that will move the ball. That will give them the first down, I believe, and then just a little bit. As they move the ball down, a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot does give them the first down. Ball is sitting at the 24-yard line inside Hollis territory. Single setback in the backfield. Quarterback in shotgun formation. In the backfield is number 5. That's Giovanni Duarte. Twins out to the left. Nobody out wide right. Quarterback, Manuel in shotgun formation. Klinger down on the ball. Looks like they're adjusting the play based on the formation that Hollis has defensively. Quarterback again in shotgun formations. Twin to the left, nobody out to the right. The play clock is not ticking at this point. There's a discussion between the referee and some of the players here. See one of the players adjusting his knee pads or something there, it looked like. One of the linemen. Oh, I think I know what it is. A car has their lights on over on the sideline, and so they're waiting for that car to get its lights turned off. And so
that's what I heard out of Jeremy's mic. That's bull crap. That is such bull.
the car is now leaving. So we are 1st and 10, ball sitting at the 23-yard line inside Hollis territory. Twins left, quarterback in shotgun formation, actually, and then hands the ball off. Oh, big open field tackle. Big hit, but a Hollis player is still down. That pitch went out to Giovanni Duarte, and he carried the ball, picked up only 1 yard. Hollis player does get up. And so now, 2nd and 9 for the Wildcats here. Ball at the 22. Actually, ball is resting, about the 22. Hard seeing from this angle. Quarterback in shotgun formation, same formation as last time. Twins off to the left, nobody out wide right. Duarte is in the backfield with Manuel. Here comes the snap. High snap, mishandled, and quarterback with the ball gets tackled in the backfield. Great pursuit by Zach Mefford. Big loss that time as the ball comes all the way back to the 34-yard line. Huge 12-yard loss for the Wildcats. That'll bring up 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 18, I believe. Twins to the right. Nobody out wide to the left. Single setback. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Gets the snap. Again, a high snap. Quarterback brings it down, looking to pass. Throws the ball in and out of the hands of number 7 for the Wildcats. That's Rush Hunt. That'll bring up 4th down and 18. Actually, 4th and 19, where the ball was actually placed before. It's hard telling. I apologize for the challenges here. And so, 4th and 19, you got to expect that the Wildcats will go for it here.
They brought in 15 for 5.
And so, quarterback in shotgun formation. They're going to call a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Let's go ahead and mention some of our sponsors here. We're thankful for Jennings Welding and Supply, welding supplies, iron and metal, welding fabrication, and trucking services. Four Seasons Heating and Air, your carrier dealer serving all of Western Oklahoma and servicing all brands. Farmers Union Co-op Gin, Elk City, your authorized Purina feed dealer. Purina, feed greatness. Jeff Carlisle, Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Farm Bureau Insurance, they protect Oklahoma's best. Rother Brothers, Case IH in Clinton, helping farmers and ranchers get the job done. Roger Mills Memorial Hospital in Cheyenne, offering a full range of inpatient and outpatient services. Mountain Man's Axe Throwing and Grub, 325 South Main Street in Elk City, or online at www.mountainmanselkcity.com. Security State Bank, community bank where decisions are made locally. And finally, AT's Heat and Air. Your comfort is their commitment. It is 4th and 19. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Twins to the left. Nobody out wide right yet. Here comes a player lined up at the end of the line, almost as a tight end. Quarterback takes the snap, looking to pass. Flings the ball down the field. Pass was intended for number 7, falls short. And so that will turn the ball over on downs as Hollis will take over there at their own 32-yard line. Great job, great hold defensively that time. Had 2 defenders back. The pass had been intended for Rush Hunt again. And Hollis just had fantastic defensive coverage on that pass play. Hollis breaks the huddle. Wyatt Warren down on the ball. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Single setback. They give the ball off into the hands of Braxton Wisnet. He picks up a little bit there as he gets the ball out to the 35-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Hollis Tigers. Got to get across the 40 to the 42 to pick up the first down here. So 2nd and 8. Brody up underneath center. Tight formation for the Tigers. Zach Mefford in motion. Give the ball off to Braxton. Powers up through the A-gap. Gets the ball up to about the 37. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5 now for the Hollis Tigers. Score is 8-0 here. 6:52 to go in the first half. Second quarter's taking a little bit longer than the first quarter did, I would say. 15 seconds on the play clock as Hollis breaks the huddle. Braxton Wisnet in the backfield. Zach Mefford lined up just inside the hip of the tight end over here. Brody looking to pass it up in, and great pass up to the 45 into the hands of number 33, Zach Mefford. Hollis picks up the first down, and I'll tell you what, when he got the ball, there was a defender right there all over him. But Zach focused and brought the ball in. It'd be first down for Hollis. Ball at the 45-yard line inside Hollis territory. Brody Shelby brings the play in from the sidelines. Hollis breaks the huddle. Brody in shotgun formation, flanked by Braxton Wisnet. Somebody moved, and so that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So instead of 1st and 10, it will be 1st and 15 for the Hollis Tigers. The ball gets placed back at the 40-yard line. Brody takes the play into the huddle. Rowdy Randall goes out wide to the right. Nobody out wide left. Brody in shotgun formation. Calls for the snap, drops back, looking to pass. Scrambles off to the far side, flings the ball down the field. Pass was just short of Rowdy Randall. And so that will make the 2nd and 15 for the Tigers here. Ball is sitting right on the 40-yard line. Brody comes over to talk to Coach Trent Shelby. Connor Bennett coming back in for the Tigers here. Braxton Wisnet coming off the field now. Hollis comes up the line very quickly. Timeout called by Coach Trent Shelby. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. You stay tuned. You're with the hard-hitting Hollis Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. Well, welcome back, Hollis Tiger football on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. As we come back to action, Hollis has the ball, 2nd and 15 from their own 40-yard line here. As they break the huddle, Brody Shelby up underneath center, single setback. Pitch it out over this way to Connor Bennett. He has a good block out in front of him. He picks up it gets back to the original line of scrimmage and just a foot beyond that. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Hollis Tigers. That was a nice little pitch out to Connor Bennett. That play seemed to take them a little bit by surprise, because he was wide open when the ball got to him. Brody up underneath center. Nobody out wide. Single setback is Braxton Wisnet. Brody drops back looking to pass. Here comes pursuit. They wrap him up in the backfield. Tackle for a big loss back at about the 25-yard line. They will place the ball actually at about the 26. And so that brings up 4th down and almost 20 here. Switching out some players here on the line. Nobody back to receive the anticipated punt at this point, but now a player does drop back. As Brody's in punt formation, whistle blows. They're going to say false start. They're saying, I think they're calling it against the Wildcats here. Dead ball, false start against Hollis. No, they do indicate it is against Hollis. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. So that makes it 4th and 25 as the ball goes back to the 30-yard line. Dropping back to receive the anticipated punt is Rush Hunt, number 7 for the Wildcats. Brody Shelby with his heels right about the 20-yard line will do the punting duties for Hollis. He gets away from defenders, kicks the ball up the field. It lands at about the 45, takes a Hollis bounce inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line inside Wildcat territory. 3:48 to go here in the first half. Hollis trailing 8-0. As the Wildcats will take over at their 39. Coming out wide this side for the Wildcats is number 11. That is Hudson Hammer. Quarterback in shotgun formation, single setback there with him. Manuel calling the signals, gets the snap, keeps the ball himself, gets wrapped up by Zach Mefford in the backfield, and now flings the ball up the field while he's in the grass, but he did throw the ball. I didn't see any would-be receivers over this way. There is a discussion between the officials as to whether this was intentional grounding or not. And Coach Trent Shelby is like, how can that not be intentional grounding? Yes, he was outside the pocket. Yes, it did get across the line of scrimmage, but there was nobody over this way to receive the throw. And so that'll bring up 2nd and 10 now. Ball at the 39-yard line inside Wildcat territory. Single receiver off here to the right, nobody out wide left. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Has a single setback there with him. I believe that's Seth Whetstone. Quarterback gets the snap, runs up the field himself, gets out to about the 45-yard line. And so that will bring up 3rd down and about 4 here. 3:22 left here in the first half. Hollis trailing 8-0. Quarterback in shotgun formation takes and hands the ball off to the running back. He gets up to, it's going to be close. We'll see where they're going to mark the ball. Carrying the ball that time was number 15. That's Blake Chain. He's the one in the backfield for the Wildcats. The officials are looking at it. 1st down, move the chains. Ball will be placed at about the 49-yard line inside Wildcat territory. Again, the quarterback is in shotgun formation, single setback, same young man, number 15, Blake Chain. They give the ball to Chain up through the A-gap, finds an opening across the 45, keeps going, gets down to about the 31-yard line, I believe. Big run that time for Chain. There is a flag on the field, though, and everybody's backing up. See what they're going to call. Holding is the call. That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. They do call holding against the Wildcats. And so I believe that's their first penalty so far of the game. That puts the ball back at the 40-yard line. That'll bring up 1st down and 19. Quarterback in shotgun formation, Manuel. Single setback is Chain. Quarterback keeps the ball himself, comes around this end, finds an opening across 45, 50, 45, dives forward to about the 40-yard line. See where they're going to mark it. They're going to mark it just about the 40. So as a 1st down run by Manuel for the Wildcats. 2:41 to go here in the first half. Hollis trailing 8-0. Twins, single receiver off to the left. Single setback. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Back there with him in the backfield is Blake Chain. High snap. They give the ball off into the hands. That's actually number 3, Cody Pester. Pester takes the ball, gets it out to about the 34-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 4 now for the for the Wildcats of Seiling. Nobody, our single receiver out wide to the left, nobody out wide right. Quarterback in shotgun formation, single setback, high snap. Quarterback keeps it himself, runs up toward the line of scrimmage, gets hit by a host of Hollis Tigers. Maybe picked up about a yard and a half, I think. That'll bring up 3rd and 2 now for the Wildcats. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball gets placed right about the 32-yard line. Hammer comes out wide to the right this time. Nobody out wide left. Stephen Klinger down on the ball for the Wildcats. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Player comes in motion. Quarterback drops back looking to pass. Gets the ball into the hands of number 45, and he takes it. And ball goes, let's see what they're going to call it here. So I haven't seen the. He fumbled the ball and it went out of bounds through the end zone. Unless they're saying the ground caused a fumble, but I don't see how that could be. Ball is sitting at about the 1 yard line after that pass to number 45, Newt Hutchinson. And so, timeout called as Coach Trent Shelby wants to have a word with the official. We'll take a timeout too. You stay tuned. You are the hard-hitting Hollis Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. It's cold. My nose is cold. I got earmuffs, though. They keep my ears warm in days like today. As we come back to action here, Coach Trent Shelby spent that whole time out visiting with the officials because it looked like to him, I would bet, because it looked like it to me. I didn't ask James, but I bet James would say it looked like the ball got fumbled out of bounds. So, brings up 1st and goal from about the 1 foot line, it looks like. Quarterback up underneath center, takes a snap. He tries to get up through and does on a 1 yard carry. That makes the score 14-0 with 1:01 to go here. They will go for 2. 1 minute, 1 second to go here in the first half. As number 9 ran the ball in that time, the quarterback. As they get ready to go for 2. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Single receiver out wide to left, nobody wide right. Nobody in the backfield except for the quarterback. Player comes in motion. Quarterback takes it, turns around, goes off to the far side, dives forward, gets in for the 2-point conversion, makes the score 16-0. We'll step away. You stay tuned. You're the hard-hitting Hollis Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. Tag, you're it. Just saying. Well, welcome back, Hollis Tiger football, as Hammer is going to tee up the ball for the Wildcats to kick it off. Back deep to receive the kickoff for Hollis is number 1, Connor Bennett. Tell you what, there's been 2 big plays that got to disagree with what was called on the field, but Connor muffs the kick, picks it up about the 5-yard line, out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, and brought down there. In on the tackle, number 5, that's Giovanni Duarte for the Wildcats of Seiling. Seiling leading 16-0 with 52 seconds to go here in the first half. Brody Shelby brings the play in from the sidelines. Ball is sitting, the toe of the ball right on the 25. Wyatt Warren down on the ball. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Zach Mefford going in motion, but they give the ball off to Braxton Wisdom across the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. He keeps going and breaks away and takes it all the way from the 25 for the touchdown. A 75-yard touchdown run by number 22, Braxton Wisnet. Great run that time by Braxton. As the first play from scrimmage makes the score 16-6 with 41 seconds to go here in the first half. And so Hollis will go for the 2-point conversion. Brody flings the ball into the end zone, and it's caught there. Trying to see who that was. Number 47 for Hollis catches the ball in the end zone. Great job by Ray Cruz to get that 2-point conversion. And so Hollis trails 16-8 here with 41 seconds to go in the first half. Welcome back, Hollis Tiger football, as Hollis cuts into the lead of Seiling. Score now 16-8 with 41 seconds to go in the first half. Doing the kicking duties for Hollis will be number 47. That is Ray Cruz. He takes the ball out to the 40-yard line. He had a different ball and said, hey, this isn't the ball that I kick. So came over, got a different ball, and now he's back out. Ball is teed up. And so now everybody's lined up for the kickoff here. And little knuckleball taken at about the 15. Ball's on the ground. He missed it, but another Wildcat falls on it. Number 45 for the Wildcats. That is Newt Hutchinson, who ended up falling on the ball after his teammate, Blake Chain, muffed the kickoff. And so now the Wildcats will get the ball at their own 38-yard line. Twins to the left, nobody out wide right. Quarterback in shotgun formation. One of the players wasn't out on the field, that Blake Chain. He comes out now is lined up in the backfield behind the quarterback. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to pass. Flings the ball down the field. Pass was intended for number 7, Rush Hunt, and it fell short. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 with 36 seconds to go here in the first half. Got to wait for the ball to come back. It got thrown a goodly distance, so it is sitting at the 38-yard line inside Wildcat territory. Substitution came in. Single receiver out wide to the left, nobody wide right. Quarterback in shotgun formation, single set back there with him. Calls for the snap, takes it, keeps it himself, does manual. Manuel gets up to the 44-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Wildcats here. 23 seconds as the clock continues to tick down. Single receiver out wide left, single setback. Quarterback calling for the snap in shotgun. Keeps the ball himself. Runs up, gets up to the 50, and falls up down at the 49. They're going to mark him at the 50, though. And so I believe I saw, and yes, I did, the team from Seiling calls the timeout with 8 seconds to go. Ball sitting right at the 50-yard line. Go ahead here and mention some of our sponsors again, if I can get to my paper. Timeout sponsor, we appreciate our timeout sponsor for the broadcast here on Hollis TV. Pioneer Cellular, your Pioneer Cellular timeout sponsor. You're covered, and that's the truth. The area's best coverage. Visit gopioneer.com. When we come back to action, there'll be time for one, at most, 2 plays here. 8 seconds on the clock. Hollis trailing 16-8. So now, ball right at the 50. Twins left, singles receiver to the right. Quarterback in shotgun formation, all by himself back there is Manuel. As he calls the signals. Here comes a snap. Flag comes in. Let's see what they're going to call. Dead ball, encroachment against Hollis. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. That'll move the ball up to the 45 inside Hollis territory. And so that makes it 1st and 5. Quarterback again, shotgun formation. Single receiver wide left, single wide right. Quarterback drops back, looking to pass. Flings the ball down the field. And it's broken up there. Great defensive job for Hollis. Connor Bennett was back there, as was Brody Shelby, I believe. That ends the first half. At the end of the first half, Hollis is trailing 16-8. Let's go ahead and do a recap of how things went. In the first quarter, with 3:03 to go, the Wildcats, on a 77-yard pass play into the hands of number 7, Rush Hunt, scored and then converted the 2-point conversion. Then in the second quarter, with 1 minute, 1 second to go, we saw the quarterback, number 9, rush the ball 1 yard for the touchdown, and they also converted the 2-point conversion there. For Hollis, in the second quarter, with 41 seconds to go, we saw Braxton Wisnett run the ball 75 yards for the pickup, and then we saw a 2-point conversion, made the score 16-8, and that's where things stand at the half. We'll be back in a while. You stay tuned. You're with the hard-hitting Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. Welcome back. Hollis Tiger football on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. Both teams are back out on the fields now, getting warmed up and ready for the second half. And though they're getting warmed up, I can tell you for sure, here in the visitors' press box, I'm not getting warmed up. It's 27 degrees here in Seiling right now. As we get ready for the second half to begin, Hollis will be kicking off to Seiling as we start the second half. Since Sonic is one of our sponsors, I don't feel bad mentioning the fact that I did go to the local Sonic here for supper tonight. And interesting place, because I looked all over through town trying to find a restaurant and so forth and didn't see any. And I noticed here on the scoreboard when I got to the football stadium that Sonic is one of the scoreboard sponsors. So I thought, I'll go ahead and check and see. Maybe I missed something. Well, 2 miles outside town, out in the middle of a field, is a travel stop that has a Sonic in it. And so this is How You Sonic, one of our sponsors for Hollis TV. They did put an extra 3 minutes on the clock for warm-ups. I wasn't sure if they were going to do that. That's why I came back when I did. Let's go ahead and mention our sponsors. As I mentioned, Sonic is indeed our lineup sponsor. Sonic Drive-In. This is How You Sonic. Our Paragon TV presenting sponsor, the Bank of Western Oklahoma, since 1908, where people come first with 6 locations to serve you: Elk City, Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Ace is our scoreboard sponsor, Ace Home Center. Visit the locally owned Ace Home Center nearest you or shop online at elksupply.com. Ace, the helpful place. Our timeout sponsor tonight is Pioneer Cellular. You're covered, and that's the truth. The area's best coverage. Visit gopioneer.com. Another sponsor, Pedro's Mexican Grill. Pedro's, the official watch spot for Big Elk TV and Paragon TV this sports season. 925 South Main Street in Elk City. Janning Welding Supply. Welding supplies, iron, metal, welding fabrication, and trucking services. Four Seasons Heating and Air, your carrier dealer, serving all of Western Oklahoma and servicing all brands. Farmers Union Co-op Gin, Elk City, your authorized Purina feed dealer. Purina, feed greatness. Jeff Carlisle, Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Farm Bureau Insurance, they protect Oklahoma's best. Rother Brothers, Case IH in Clinton, helping farmers and ranchers get the job done. Roger Mills Memorial Hospital in Cheyenne, offering a full range of inpatient and outpatient services. Mountain Man's Axe Throwing and Grub, 325 South Main Street in Elk City, or online at www.mountainmanselkcity.com. Security State Bank, locations in Cheyenne, Harmon, and Laverne. Community Bank, where decisions are made locally. And AT's Heat and Air, your comfort is their commitment. As we get ready to start the second half, Hollis will be defending the goal to your left or the south, and the Wildcats of Seiling will be defending the goal to the north or your right. Ray Cruz teeing up the ball for Hollis as we get ready for the kickoff to start the second half. Currently, nobody's dropped back deep yet for the Wildcats. If somebody does, it looks like it might be Rush Hunt. He's about the 34, 35-yard line right now. A lot of Hollis fans here, and I'll tell you what, they braved the weather even during the whole of halftime. Ball is teed up, waiting for the whistle. Here comes the kick. Still waiting for the whistle, I guess. Looks, now here comes the kick. Little knuckleball, onside kick attempted. Ball is recovered by number 11. That is Hammer. Hudson Hammer gets the ball at the, let's say, the 42-yard line. Inside Wildcat territory. Quarterback in shotgun formation, single receiver off to the right. Far side of the field, single setback with Manuel. Here comes the snap. Manuel takes and hands it off up the middle into the hands of number 7, that is Rush Hunt. Hunt gets up to about the, we'll call it the 45-yard line, just past the 45, almost the 46. Brings up second down and about 6. Shotgun formation again, same formation. Quarterback hands it off again to Hunt. He's out across the 50, 45, brought down by Rowdy Randall inside the 45-yard line, almost down to the 40. It's a place the ball right about the 42-yard line where his knee touched down. Shotgun formation, same formation as previously. Quarterback again gives it off into the hands of Hunt. He gets up to the 45 and is hit by a host of Hollis Tigers. Actually got down to, it was the 40 that I was looking at. Gets inside the 40, down to about the 37. That brings up 2nd and 6. Here comes snap, high snap, mishandled. They do give it off into the hands, this time of number 15, who is in the backfield. That's Blake Chain. Chain moves the ball, picks up the first down, so they move the chains. Ball is placed inside the 30. Same formation. Again, they run the play very quickly. Quarterback keeps it himself, goes around the end, turns up the field across the 20, 15, gets knocked out of bounds right about the 15-yard line, I believe. That'll be a first down. 1st and 10 from the 15 for the Wildcats. They're in a hurry-up offense here. Quarterback in shotgun formation, same formation we've been seeing again, hands it off, this time into the hands of number 15, who takes it all the way in for the touchdown. Blake Chain carries the ball that time for the Wildcats. And so very quickly, in 1 minute and 15 seconds, they take the ball and run it from inside their own territory in for the touchdown after that run by Blake Chain. Whistles blow. There's a discussion here as Coach Trent Shelby trying to talk to the referee. Score right now 22-8. Hollis trailing with 10:45 to go here in the third quarter. And so not sure what that indication was from the official. Looked like a sideline warning, but why that would be called from clear over here, I don't know. Quarterbacks in shotgun formation as they get ready for the two-point conversion. Single setback is Chain. Manuel calling for the snap. He's trying to pull Hollis off sides, did not do so. Single receiver out wide to the right, nobody wide left. Quarterback gets the ball, turns up the field, and takes it in for the two-point conversion. It makes the score 24-8. Hollis trailing with 10:45 to go here in the third quarter. As the Hollis players' special team goes out on the field, getting set for the ensuing kickoff. Connor Bennett, deep to receive the kickoff. He'll line up right about the 20-yard line, it looks like. Hudson Hammer doing the kicking duties for the Wildcats. Waiting for the officials and will be teeing up the ball at the 40-yard line inside Wildcat territory. Hammer sets his tee. Gets the ball set on the tee the way he wants it. Connor Bennett back to receive the kickoff. Back just behind the 20-yard line. Whistle blows, so here comes the kick. Kick is away, tumbling kick. Connor Bennett takes it right at the 20, 25, comes over this way to the 30, gets hit there, drives away from the would-be tacklers, gets out to the 35. I'll tell you what, that extra effort by Connor Bennett was quite well done there, as he got hit at the 30 but managed to pick up an extra 5. So the ball is right at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for Hollis, inside Hollis territory.
They got 64 nose guard.
So now, Brody Shelby takes the play into the huddle from the sideline. Having camera issues again. We have a cable that has a short in it, it appears. Brody up underneath center, single set back. Braxton Wisnet. Zach Mefford goes in motion. Brody keeps the ball himself, pitches it out over this way to Zach Mefford across 45, out to almost the 50. They will mark it right at the 50. Good run that time on that pitch out to Zach. Brings the ball up to the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 as Hollis moves the chains. Brody again comes over, gets the play from the coach, takes it into the huddle. Hollis breaks the huddle. Wyatt Warren down on the ball. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Single setback is Braxton Wisnet. Brody keeps the ball again, pitches it out to Zach around this end. Loses the handle on the ball. Player from Hollis falls on it, and a flag comes in. I think it's going to be an unsportsmanlike hit. I'm not sure. Let's see what they're going to discuss. The ball, Hollis player is still down on the field. The officials are having a discussion. And so, Ray Cruz does get up and comes off the sideline. They do call a penalty against the Wildcats. I couldn't see what the call was. The official had his back to me. It's from the spot of the foul. So it's a 15-yard. It's going to be a personal foul as the ball gets moved down to the 30-yard line. Unsportsmanlike conduct or late hit out of bounds, one of the two. It was a personal foul. And so now Hollis with the ball at the 30-yard line. I'll call it the 31 here. 1st and 10 for Hollis. Whistles blow saying resume play and run the clock. Hollis breaks the huddle. Single receiver out here wide to the right is Rowdy Randall. Quarterback in shotgun or up underneath center. Single setback is Braxton Wisnet. Zach Mefford goes in motion. Again, they pitch it out to Zach. Again, comes across this end of the line. Picks up a big chunk of yardage again as he gets inside the 25 down to about the 22. That'll bring up 2nd and 1 after about a 9-yard pickup that time by Zach Mefford. They've run that play about 3 times now in this possession and picked up good chunks of yardage each time. Zach comes off. Coming out wide to the right is Rowdy Randall. Quarterback up underneath center. Connor Bennett. Hand the ball off into the hands of Braxton, and then Brody got tripped up right after he handed the ball off. I thought he still had it, but no, Braxton did. That brings up a 1st down as the ball will be placed. Let's see here. Ball is sitting right about the 20-yard line, just inside the 20, about down to the 19, maybe the 18. Hollis breaks the huddle. Single setback is Braxton. Connor Bennett lined up off the hip of the end of the line over here. Brody keeps the ball himself, I believe. Dives forward there. Actually, no, that was Braxton. They did hand the ball off. Picked up about a foot and a half that time. That'll bring up second and long 9 here as the ball is at the 18-yard line inside Wildcat territory. Brody again comes over, gets the play from Coach Trent Shelby, takes it into the huddle. Wyatt Warren will be down on the ball. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Single setback is Braxton Wisnet. Coming in motion, Connor Bennett. Brody pitches the ball out to Connor, comes around this end, turns up the field, gets down to about the 10, I believe. We'll see where they're going to actually place the ball here. Nose of the ball right about the 10-yard line. First and 10, or no, 3rd and 1 for Hollis. Timeout called by the Wildcats. We'll take a timeout too. You stay tuned. You're with the hard-hitting Hollis Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. Excuse me, folks. Sorry for that. As we come back to action, it will be 3rd and a long 1. Ball is about the 10-yard line. As Hollis comes back out to the field, they come into a huddle after their time on the sidelines during that timeout. Timeout had been taken by the Wildcats. Hollis breaks the huddle. Coming out wide this side, Rowdy Randall. Nobody out wide left. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Single setback, Braxton Wisnet. Ray Cruz lined up as a slot back over this end. Ball goes up the middle. Short little pickup there. It brings up 4th down and still a long 1, so not much gain there. The officials are looking at the ball. They may be short enough to call it a 1st down. They're going to do a measurement. Chains will go out on the field. Second measurement of the game. And so, as they go out to measure, I can't even see the ball from here, so I have no visual point of reference. 1st down, Hollis. So, that'll make it 1st and goal. Ball sitting inside the 10. Hollis inside Wildcat territory here. Official says wind the clock. Hollis comes out from the sideline after that official timeout for a measurement. Again, we want to thank our timeout sponsor. That is Sonic. This is how you Sonic. Sonic's actually the lineup sponsor. Ray Cruz goes out wide left, nobody wide right. Connor Bennett goes in motion. They pitch the ball out to him. He turns up the field and takes it in for a touchdown. Flag came in. I thought I saw a flag come flying in. We'll see. Coach Trent Shelby not happy. Officials are having a discussion. Let's see what they're going to say here. So, they wave off the flag. The touchdown is good. A 9-yard by Connor Bennett. So Hollis will go for the 2-point conversion here. They trail right now 24-14 with 6:30 to go in the third quarter. Five and a half minutes gone here in the third quarter at this point. As Hollis breaks the huddle, single receiver wide right, single receiver wide left, quarterback in shotgun formation. Now they bring the far side receiver over this way, looking for an open player in the end zone. And the ball is knocked down, almost picked off in the end zone, so Hollis not able to convert the two-point conversion. They're down 24-10 here. We'll step away. You stay tuned. You're with the hard-hitting Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. Folks, back before this game started, after having seen just a very little bit of film of the Wildcats and seeing what they did last week against Wilson, having beat Wilson 76-0 at the half last week, and having seen Hollis win their round one game last week as they won that one 50-0 halfway through the third quarter, basically. I thought this had the potential to be a really good game, and it has not disappointed at all. Ray Cruz teased the ball up for Hollis. Nobody back very deep. It's like the Wildcats expect Hollis to try an onside kick here, the way they're positioned. And they do go for the onside kick. It is recovered right at the 50-yard line. Here comes a flag. Let's see what they're going to say here. Hollis is indicating they thought they may have had the ball. I'm not sure. So the officials are going to have a discussion here. Let's see what they're going to call.
Good thing Parker has a hittable face, I guess.
Looks like it was a foul called against the Wildcats. Penalty. Again, a late hit it looked like. 15-yard penalty. And it is the Hollis ball, I believe. No? Nope, it is Wildcats ball. So ball did get moved back from the 50 to the 35. So a 15-yard penalty. Unnecessary roughness. Wildcats call for the snap, hand the ball off into the hands of Chain. He gets hit but breaks away, gets out to the 45-50, picks up the first down and then some. As he moves the ball about 16 yards on that carry to the 49 inside Hollis territory. Again, come up to the line of scrimmage very quickly. Single receiver out here to the left. Nobody wide right. Single setback. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Trying to pull Hollis off sides. A little bit of a high snap. Quarterback gets it. Hands off to Chain. Chain across the 45. Brought down inside the 40. At about the 39. Really should be very close. And it is a first down. Hollis player slow getting up. That is Brody Shelby. Again, they come up the line of scrimmage very quickly. Same formation. Quarterback gets the snap and again hands it off into the hands of his running back, Chain. But he gets wrapped up and tackled immediately. No gain hardly at all on that play. Tackle made by Brody Shelby. Now they've got number 7, Rush Hunt, in the backfield. Manuel in shotgun formation. Single receiver out here to the left. Nobody out wide right. Manuel calling the signals, gets the snap, keeps the ball and pitches it out to the far side into the hands of Hunt. Hunt gets down across the 35. That'll place the ball right about the 32-yard line, I believe. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3. Nope, 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats. They place the ball right on the 30-yard line. Got to get to about the 28 to pick up the first down. Again, same formation. Quarterback this time right up underneath center. Now has 2 players over the side. Fly comes in. False start is the call against the Wildcats. That'll back them up to 5. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7 as they do move the ball back. It is 3rd and 7. They bring the ball back, place it, toe of the ball right on the 35-yard line. As we get ready. Single receiver wide to the left here. Being guarded by Ruddy Randall. Quarterback in shotgun formation, single setback, flanking him off to his left. He takes the snap, brings the ball down up through the A-gap across the 30, 25, 20. Brought down by Connor Bennett inside the 20, down to about the 16-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10. Same formation, quarterback again in shotgun formation. This time has Giovanni Duarte behind him. High snap, mishandled. Quarterback falls on the ball back behind the 25 at about the 26. So that'll be a big loss of yardage. That'll bring up 2nd down and 20 for the Wildcats as the ball is right at the 26. Got to get down to the 6-yard line to pick up the first down. Quarterback shotgun formation, twins to the right, nobody out wide to the left. Player comes in motion. They give it to Chain, fake the handoff to Chain. Quarterback keeps the ball himself, gets back and does pick up a little bit of yardage there as he gets up to about the 21-yard line. That brings up 3rd and 15 now for the Wildcats. Same formation, a little bit of a change. Substitution coming in as number 5, Giovanni Duarte, goes out. Rush Hunt comes in as the slot receiver. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Here comes the snap. Again, the quarterback mishandles the snap, gets it, chases it down, turns away from the defenders who are pursuing him, and throws the ball out of bounds. And so that brings up 4th down and 15 for the Wildcats. Hollis getting good pressure then after the high snap. That's been a couple bad snaps on this possession for the Wildcats. There are a couple back in the first half that the quarterback was able to wrestle in, but not so twice on this possession alone here. As Seiling leads Hollis 24-14, 3:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. Player goes in motion. That'll back him up 5 yards on the false start. They do call it a false start. Great job by Hollis. They didn't move, even though they tried to pull him off sides, but the Wildcats did. And so now, 4th and 20 for the Wildcats. Quarterback in shotgun formation, twins to the right, nobody out wide left, no backs in the backfield. Here comes a snap. This one's a nice low snap. Quarterback easily contains it, throws it off on the far side, get it in the hands, I believe, of number 11, Hammer. And so doesn't get enough for the first down. Hollis will take over on downs as the ball will be placed. Let's see where they're going to actually set the ball. Looks like about the 14-yard line. First and 10, they do place it, the scoreboard says the 13-yard line. They're up a little bit higher, so probably have a better angle on where the ball actually is than do I. Hollis breaks the huddle. Wyatt Warren down on the ball. Rowdy Randall comes out wide to the right. Nobody wide left. Brody Shelby up underneath center calling the signals. Takes the snap, keeps it himself, tries to turn upfield. May have gotten just a little bit of yardage. I'm not sure. May have lost. Yeah, it indicates they're indicating he did lose about a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 11 now for the Hollis Tigers. Brody Shelby comes over to the sideline to get the play from Coach Trent Shelby. As Brody takes the play back into the huddle. 2:22 to go here in the third quarter. 24-14 is the score. Seiling Wildcats leading the Hollis Tigers. Rowdy Randall comes out wide this side. Zach Mefford. Now they fling the ball down the field towards Rowdy. He gets fouled. Pass interference is going to be called against number 7, Rush Hunt, as he was all over Rowdy. Ball was a little bit short, and Rowdy was trying to get back to the ball, and Hunt just blocked him and held on to him a bit there, it looked like, and interfered with his ability to catch the ball. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. So take the ball from the 11-yard line and bring it out. Should be placed at about the 26, I believe. And they do place the ball right, toe of the ball right on the 25, but that's first down for Hollis. 2:02 to go here in the third quarter. Hollis trailing 24-14. As they break the huddle this time, twins to the right, nobody out wide left. Brody Shelby in shotgun formation. In the backfield, Braxton Wisnet back there with him. Brody drops back, looking to pass, flings the ball over this way to Rowdy Randall at the 30-yard line. Gets brought down to the 31. Short gain after the catch, but a nice little pass play. Picks up about 6. That brings up 2nd and 4 now. Same formation for Hollis. Brody calls the snap. Here comes the ball. Brody scrambles away, flings it down to Rowdy Randall, and pass falls incomplete. He was covered up by number 21 for the Wildcats. That's Lauren Gore on the defense for the Wildcats. That brings up 3rd down and 4 now for Hollis. As the ball sits right at the 32-yard line. Hollis breaks the huddle. Connor Bennett comes out wide this side. In the slot is Rowdy Randall. Here comes the snap. They pass it over this way to Rowdy. He's across the 40. Gets knocked out of bounds. Picked up the first down and then some. 1:22 to go here in the third quarter as Hollis picks up another first down at the 40-yard line inside their own territory. Toe of the ball right on the 40. Hollis doing a little bit of a hurry-up offense here. Brody in shotgun formation, drops back, looking to pass again. Pass it over this side into the hands of Connor Bennett. Late flag comes in for a late hit out of bounds, I believe. Going to be called on Hudson Hammer, I believe. We'll see. The ball will be at the 50-yard line before they move it for the penalty. And so now, personal foul, late hit out of bounds. That will move the ball 15 yards down to the 35 inside Wildcat territory. The ball just outside the 35. As Hollis breaks the huddle. Twins to the right, nobody out wide to the left. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Drops back, looking to pass. Flings the ball into the hands of Rowdy Randall. He breaks away from the first would-be tackler, then gets hit hard. but picks up several yards. That'll make it 2nd down and 3 after a nice 7-yard pickup by Brody Shelby, or Ruddy Randall receiving the pass from Brody. This time they send Twins to the left. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Here comes the snap, looking to pass. Flag comes in. Let's see what they're going to call.
23 just sitting center.
So, officials talking it over.
I'll recheck this time.
We'll see what they're going to say here, if I can see the indication. It's against Hollis. Must have been an illegal procedure, false start. Ray Cruz comes in for Hollis. Ball, 2nd down and 7 now after that 5-yard penalty. And so now the officials over here talking to Coach Trent Shelby, the referee is. So see what they're going to call here. Well, I guess that's it. Hollis breaks the huddle. Twins to the right, nobody out to the left. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Braxton Wisnet flanking Brody Shelby. Wyatt Warren down on the ball. Good snap. Here comes a pass over here. A little bit of a screenplay almost, and Braxton lost the handle on it, gets it back. Not much of a gain, if any, there. This will bring up 3rd down and long. Let's see here. Picks up about a yard. It's 3rd and 6 here. And so now Hollis breaks the huddle. 11 seconds on the scoreboard clock for this 3rd quarter. Brody in shotgun formation, calls for the snap, gets it, drops back, looks to pass, brings the ball down, now flings it up the field, intended for Connor Bennett. Ball gets broken up. Great job defensively that time by the Wildcats. That ends the 3rd quarter, so at the end of 3, Hollis trails by 10, 24-14. We'll step away. You stay tuned. You're with the hard-hitting Hollis Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. As we get ready to come back to action, it's 4th down and about 7. Long 6, short 7. Ball is on the 32-yard line. Got to get down to just about the 25. Wildcats come out, try to get their fans pumped up. I am serious. I believe Hollis has every bit as many fans here at the game tonight as do the Wildcats. Great showing of participation and support by the Hollis faithful. Big play here for the Tigers. Wyatt Warren down on the ball. Brody Shelby in shotgun formation. Twins to the right. Single setback is Braxton Wisnet. Here comes the snap. Brody drops back. looking to pass, breaking away, flings the ball over this way. Connor Bennett, ball gets intercepted at about the 10-yard line. First down for the Wildcats as they take hold of this possession at their own 10-yard line. .11:52 to go here in the ball game. Hollis trails by 10, 24-14. Wildcats have a single receiver out wide to the left, nobody out wide right. Klinger down on the ball, quarterback right up underneath center, single setback. Can't see who that is from here. Manuel calls for the snap, keeps it himself, goes up through the A-gap, picks up just a little bit of yardage. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 after about a 2-yard gain for the Wildcats. As the ball is on the 12-yard line, again, single receiver out wide left, nobody out wide right. Stephen Klinger down on the ball. Caden Manuel up underneath center for the Wildcats. Takes the snap, keeps it himself, comes up through the B gap, out across the 25. Flag comes in. Or excuse me, out across the 20 as the flag comes in.
Just a little kick by 52.
And so, holding is the call against the Wildcats. That'll back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So, as they reset the ball, let's see where they're going to place it. Ball gets placed down right about the, let's see here. Ball is sitting about the 5-yard line, or 7-yard line, excuse me. 2nd and 13 for the Wildcats. Quarterback in shotgun formation, takes the snap, hands the ball off. Hollis closes that run down as the ball carrier got out. Ball just short of right about the 10-yard line, I see. That brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Wildcats. Single receiver wide to the right, nobody out wide left. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Calls for snap, takes it. Gets wound up and tackled in the backfield. Zach Mefford was there to make the tackle, I believe. And Braxton Wisnet also. So now, Wildcats will be punting, it appears. Connor Bennett drops back to receive the anticipated punt. Doing the punting duties is Hudson Hammer, I believe. Connor Bennett right between the 40 and 45-yard line inside Wildcat territory. Hammer inside the end zone, gets the snap. Short punt, lands about the 35, rolls to the 45. Connor picks it up out to the 40. Turns up the field a little bit, gets tackled. Great shoestring tackle that time by number 45 for the Wildcats. That's Newt Hutchinson. That gives Hollis the ball. Looks like about, we'll see where they're going to place it. 38-yard line inside Wildcat territory. So Hollis, 1st and 10. Great defensive stand on that possession by the Hollis Tigers. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Single receiver wide to the right. Nobody wide left. Single setback. Zach Mefford comes in motion. Brody gives the ball off to Braxton Wisnet. He falls forward. See what they say here. No gain on the play as the ball gets placed at the 38-yard line inside Wildcat territory. 2nd and 10 for Hollis. Hollis's run game did very well in the first half. Rowdy Randall goes out wide to the right, nobody wide to left. Braxton Wisnet in the backfield. Zach Mefford lined up off the hip of the tight end. They pitch the ball out to Braxton. He comes around this end, gets forced out of bounds. Got down to about the 31-yard line, I believe. That will bring up 3rd down and 3. Almost 4, we'll say, as the ball gets placed at the 31 inside Wildcat territory. Hollis breaks the huddle. Coming out wide this side, Connor Bennett, quarterback. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Zach Mefford goes in motion. Brody keeps the ball himself, comes around this end, finds a bit of an opening, gets forced out of bounds, but picks up the 1st down. Right about the 20-yard line is where he got to, I think. We'll see where they're actually going to place it. Ball gets placed right between the 21 and 20-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 for Hollis after that nice little run by Brody Shelby to pick up the 1st down. Hollis breaks the huddle. Rowdy Randall goes out wide to the right, nobody wide left. Braxton Wisnet in the backfield with Brody up underneath center. Wyatt Warren down on the ball, gets snap off, get it out to Braxton. Braxton comes around this end. I don't know that he got any yardage there. If he did, it was short yardage. See where the official's going to place the ball.
What do you think about the same play but to the right? 'Cause number
Picked up about a foot. That brings up 2nd and 10 for Hollis. Brody comes over, gets the play from Coach Trent Shelby. 8:52 to go here in the ball game. Hollis trailing by 10, 24-14. Hollis breaks the huddle. Tight formation here. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Single setback is Connor Bennett. Brody keeps the ball himself, gets hit in the backfield, wrapped up and brought down. The tackle was initiated by number 9, Caden Manuel. And so that will bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Hollis Tigers. No, excuse me, he got tackled in the backfield. 3rd down and about 14. Brody Shelby talking with Coach Trent Shelby here. Takes the play into the huddle. 8:07 to go. This clock continues to tick on down here in the ball game. Brody up underneath center. Single setback is Braxton Wisnet, I believe. Brody drops back looking to pass. Flings the ball down the field. Ball got tipped. Great defensive job that time by Rush Hunt for the Wildcats as he tipped the ball away just as Rowdy Randall was about to gather it in. So that'll bring up 4th down and 14 for the Hollis Tigers. Brody takes the play into the huddle after visiting with the coach on the sideline here. Wide receivers, twins to the left, nobody out wide right. Brody in shotgun formation here, gets the snap, drops back, looking to pass, flings the ball down the field, intended for Rowdy Randall, and in and out of his hands. Back was number 11, Hudson Hammer, defensively that time. And so Hollis turns the ball over on downs with 7:42 to go. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats inside their own territory. Ball is about the 25-yard line. Wildcats, single receiver off wide to the left, nobody out wide right. Single setback in the backfield. Quarterback in shotgun formation takes the snap, hands the ball off. Hollis tackles the carrier for a loss. Carrying the ball that time was number 15. That's Blake Chain. And so that loss is about a foot loss. That brings up 2nd and 11. Toe of the ball right about the 24-yard line. Same formation, quarterback in shotgun formation, single receiver wide to the left. Steven Klinger down on the ball. Here comes the snap. Quarterback gets it, keeps it himself. Goes around the far side, gets out across the 35, 40, 45, and goes out of bounds. See where he's going to mark the ball. I think they're going to mark the ball right about the 45. So a big pickup for the Wildcats that time. Makes it 1st and 10 as the chains get moved. Same formation here. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Single setback is Chain. Manuel calling the signals. Here's the snap. He keeps the ball, comes this way. Looked at it like he was going to pitch it out and then keeps the ball himself. Keeps going. Gets across the 40 down to the 35 inside Hollis territory. Has a big run that time. About a 20-yard run for Caden Manuel from Seiling. The ball is straddling the 35-yard line inside Hollis territory. Wildcats all look over to the sidelines for the play to be called in. Single receiver out wide left, nobody out wide right. Quarterback again in shotgun formation. Back there with him is number 15, Blake Chain. Quarterback keeps the ball himself, gets hit in the backfield, but gets back up across the line of scrimmage. Picks up a few yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Wildcats. 6 minutes, 13 seconds to go here in the ball game. Hollis trailing 24-14. Quarterback went over to talk to the coach. Now they call for a huddle. This is something I haven't seen this team do. It's a very quick huddle. As they break the huddle, single receiver wide to the left, nobody wide right, single setback. Quarterback in shotgun formation, give the ball off to Blake Chain. He gets hit back behind the line of scrimmage, loses a yard or two that time. That'll bring up 3rd down and 8. Ball gets placed about the 33-yard line inside Hollis territory. 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats. Players waiting for the coaches to call in the play here. Manuel will be in shotgun formation. Single setback with him is Blake Chain. Single receiver wide to left. Manuel keeps the ball himself, comes over this way, gets wrapped up and tackled by Zach Mefford. Short gain, brings up 4th and 6 now. Ball is sitting right about the 32 now, inside Hollis territory. Manuel goes over, gets the play from his coach, brings it back in. Not really a huddle, just a bunch of guys standing around there. Single receiver wide to the left, nobody wide right. Quarterback in shotgun formation, Blake Chain off to his left. Calling the signals, here's the snap. Manuel keeps the ball himself, gets hit in the backfield and brought down. So Hollis will take over on downs. 1st and 10, Tigers. Ball at the 31-yard line. Toe of the ball just south of the 30, between the 30 and the 31. Great defensive hold that time by the Tigers. Brody gets the play from the coach, takes it into the huddle. Coming out wide this side is Roddy Randall. Wide to the right is Connor Bennett. Actually, they got twins right, twins left is what they're running here. Brody flings the ball down the field. Ball got thrown, and it's like it went between Zach Mefford and Connor Bennett, and they were about 15 yards apart from each other. That brings up 2nd and 10 now for the Tigers on that incomplete pass. Clock is at 4:05 and stops after the dead ball. Twins to the right, nobody out wide left. Single setback is Braxton Wisnet. Here comes the snap. Brody drops back, looking to pass. Fleeing pursuit. Get the ball down, and the ball got tipped. It was short for getting to Connor Bennett. And number 7, Rush Hunt, was there defensively and knocks the ball down. So this brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. 3:58 to go in the ball game. Hollis trailing 24-14. Connor Bennett out wide to the right in the slot. I believe that is Rowdy Randall. Brody in shotgun formation. Flings it out over the far side. Rowdy, he gets up to about the 35, and he's brought down there. That'll bring up 4th down and 5. That'll make it 4th and 6 here. They place the ball at about the 38-yard line, so it's actually 4th and 7 now, I would say. Scoreboard, though, says 4th and 6. That's a more favorable interpretation. Hollis breaks the huddle. Connor Bennett goes out wide to the right. In the slot is Rowdy Randall. Brody in shotgun formation, drops back, looking to pass. Now flings the ball down the field, and ball falls incomplete. And so that will turn the ball over on downs. The Wildcats will get it at the 30, let's see here, about the 33-yard line, 34, between the 33 and 34, inside Hollis territory. 3:46 on the clock. Hollis trailing 24-14. Wildcats in a huddle over at the far sideline surrounding their coach. They come right out onto the field, come up to the line of scrimmage immediately. Stephen Klinger down on the ball for the Wildcats. Nobody out wide this time. Got a bunch of players right at the end of the line. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Chain is back there with him. Quarterback Manuel gets the snap, turns up the field, gets across 30, 25, 15, and 10, 5. And let's see what they're going to say. Touchdown, Wildcats, on a 36-yard play by their quarterback. So they'll go for 2 here. 3:37 on the clock now. As they get ready, quarterback takes it in over this side for the 2-point conversion. Makes the score 32-14. Will step away. You stay tuned. You're with the hard-hitting Hollis Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. As we get ready for a Hollis to receive the kickoff. Back to receive the kick for Hollis this time. Number 34, J.V. Vasquez. Doing the kicking duties is Hudson Hammer for the Wildcats. They lead by 18. 32-14 is the score. Wildcats leading the Hollis Tigers. And the ball goes past JV down to about the 7. Picks it up, comes out this way. Gets out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, brought down. Gets back out to about the 27-yard line, it looked like from here. A nice little return. Even though the ball went behind him, Javy able to chase it down and run it back.
329, we got it.
So Hollis has the ball. Gets placed at the 27 inside Hollis territory. 3 minutes, 29 seconds on the clock as Brody takes the play into the huddle from the sideline. Rowdy Randall comes out wide left. J.V. Vasquez goes out wide right. Brody looking to pass, flings the ball up into the middle part of the field, into the hands of Zach Mefford. Keeps fighting and gets out to about the 38-yard line. Picks up the first down. Great job. And Hollis in a bit of a hurry-up offense here. They come right up to the line of scrimmage. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Flag comes in. Whistle blows. See what they're going to say. False start is the call against Hollis. That'll back them up 5. Makes it 1st and 15 as the ball will go back and placed at the 33-yard line inside Hollis territory. Got to get to the 48 to pick up the first down here. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left for Hollis. Brody in shotgun formation, single setback. Low snap, Brody gets it in, gets wrapped up and tackled for a loss. Back at about the 25-yard line. It's a big loss right there. That'll bring up 3rd down. Excuse me. 2nd down and 25 here. 2nd and 25 for the Tigers. 2nd and 23 from the 25. Hollis runs the ball, picks up some yardage here. Connor Bennett coming back in for the Hollis Tigers. Hollis player slow getting up over there. It's number 41, Xavier Cervantes, was the player slow getting up. Seems to be okay, though. Ball is at the 28-yard line. 3rd and 20. Brody Shelby in shotgun formation. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Brody gets the snap. Slips and falls back at about the 20-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th down. And very long. Ball is right on the 20-yard line. So that brings up 4th and 28 for the Hollis Tigers. 1 minute, 21 seconds to go in this ball game. Hollis trailing 32-14. Hollis breaks the huddle. Twins to the right, single receiver left. Brody Shelby in shotgun formation, calls for the snap, drops back, runs away from a pursuer, keeps going. Now flings the ball over this way, intended for Braxton Wisnet. He was covered up by Blake Chain. And so Hollis turns the ball over on downs deep in their own territory as the ball gets placed right at the 20-yard line. 54 seconds to go on the clock here. Again, we want to thank all those who sponsor our broadcast. As Wildcats basically can do the victory formation here. And that's what they're lining up for. They take the snap and take a knee. Oops. So now, clock continues to tick. Wildcats are going to win this one 32-14. All sorts of sirens and horns blowing around here by the locals. Again, the ball is snapped. Again, the Wildcats take the knee. 24 seconds on the clock now. Hollis certainly had a good run of it this year as we made it to round 2 of the playoffs. First time in 6 years Hollis has gone this far into the playoffs. Last time that Hollis made it this far was back in 2016. And that's the game. Hollis ends up falling in defeat 32-14 in Seiling, Oklahoma. Thank you for being with us. And as always, if you have a chance to do something good or kind for somebody else, go ahead and do it, because not only will you bless their lives, but you'll enhance the quality of your own life as well. For all of us at Hollis TV, we wish you a great night. From Hollis